Imagine you're in the school hallway, minding your own business, when all of a sudden, you're violently knocked out. People stare at your unconscious body like you're a zoo animal. And when you finally wake up from your mini coma, everyone is calling you a pussy for some reason, even though you did absolutely nothing wrong. That's basically the plot of Eric Punches Drake. It's a really rough episode for my boy Drake, not gonna lie. And while other episodes show non-stop torture as well, like Theater Thug or Josh Runs into Oprah, Eric Punches Drake is the only one with a storyline that could actually realistically happen. In fact, I can personally attest that high schoolers spread crazy rumors anytime punches are thrown. I got into a fight in high school, and afterwards, people kept saying I kicked the other dude in the ear, which, yeah, never happened. It was a high school fight, not a scene from Cobra Kai. But regardless, Eric Punches Drake first aired back in 2007 in the 4th season of Drake and Josh. And something funny about the actor who plays Eric is, well, this cracker was actually 30 years old playing a high schooler at the time of this episode. So the whole plot is basically just Eric does some child abuse. Also, sidebar, he's turning 50 years old this year. Goddamn 50. So before that asshole hits proper retirement age, I want to take a look back at this one and see how it holds up. As always, if you like this video, give us a like and maybe subscribe. I might just kick someone in the ear if you do. Make sure to follow me on Instagram and Twitter at AgroWasHere for a daily dose of nostalgia. And if you have any other episodes or shows you'd like me to cover, let me know in the comments. This episode was requested by LegendBTV many times. And you know what? I respect the dedication. He even let me know that his birthday is coming up, so happy fucking birthday, brother. All right, let's dive in. In the opening scene, Drake and Josh talk about gossip and rumors at school. But all I'm focused on is why the hell is Drake spray painting corn? I don't understand. What is it? It looks like it's covered in blood. Cut to the school hallway, and why are they all walking like that?
Hardest test ever.
I know, right?
Hardest test ever? They all look like they just took the hardest cock ever right to the assholes, man. All 3 of them. Why were they walking like they were clenching their damn cheeks?
I didn't even finish.
Josh invites everyone to a movie night on Saturday, and Craig and Eric say they should watch a cheesy karate movie from the 70s and start geeking out.
Hey, remember in Dragon to Death when Billy Chang fights Joaquin the Dream?
Remember? One does not forget the Wu Chu Fist of Silence. What the? Oh my god!
Okay, I love how we get that one establishing shot of Drake walking up before it switches to a stunt double who looks absolutely nothing like him. He doesn't even appear to be the right height. What the fuck? And whoever this man is, Eric sent his ass flying. He leapt through the air. He got actual air time, man. And then we see Drake out cold, just completely knocked the hell out. That's brain trauma. And the nerds just start yanking and pulling at his limbs. I'm pretty sure that would probably make the brain trauma worse. Cut the theme song. The theme song popping up right after Drake gets a traumatic brain injury is hilarious to me. I don't know. Cut to the house where a bunch of people are gathered for Josh's movie night. Does he even have this many friends? Who are these people? And Drake wanders into the room with a big old black eye.
Hey, what movie you guys watching?
Did Josh not invite Drake to movie night? Why doesn't he know what movie they're watching? Also, did you catch it? Drake's black eye is on the wrong fucking side. Eric clearly punched his left eye, but now his right eye is the one that's bruised. How could you possibly get that wrong? It's not that hard, brother. The entire episode is called Eric Punches Drake. The entire plot hinges around this damn punch, and they're not even gonna get the fucking black eye correct. Fuck you. Craig shows up at the house, and it's pretty weird seeing him without Eric. Even Josh, when he sees him, immediately says, "Where's Eric?"
Where's Eric?
Oh, he didn't want to come. He was afraid Drake might be mad at him because he punched him in the eye.
He's not mad. Drake, you're not mad, are you?
No, I'm not mad. Craig didn't mean to hit me.
I'm Craig.
Mindy shows up with a mystery white guy, and Drake assumes it's a new boyfriend. He goes and tells Josh about it, which gets him all heated up. And honestly, I don't really blame Drake for jumping to that conclusion. It all kinda seems a little boyfriendy, girlfriendy, if you ask me. That's all I'm saying.
The movie's about to start. Please sit down.
Can I use the restroom?
Sit down!
Cut to the school hallway, where Drake spits his mouthwash into his classmate Clayton's water bottle. And you know what? It's actually surprising nobody has punched Drake in in the face before this episode when he goes around acting like that. Do that to the wrong person, and it'd be lights out. Come on now. Do it to the worst person, and you'd be shot dead in the streets. 3 random classmates then walk up to Drake just to laugh at him from a foot away until he acknowledges them.
Hello?
Whoa. It's true.
Oh, the black guy? Yeah, a little accident.
That's not what we heard.
And what did you hear?
That you were making fun of Eric's sister, so he punched you in the face?
Apparently pretty hard.
Not this guy walking up to clown on Drake when he's looking like fucking Steve from Blue's Clues. What is that shirt, bro? And this girl doesn't look tall enough to ride even a single roller coaster at any theme park. I'd be pissed if these clowns came up to me talking shit when they're looking like that. Also, it's funny how the whole incident ended up getting so twisted when there were plenty of witnesses in the scene when it happened. This kid in the blue shirt could set the whole record straight if he wanted to. He saw the whole damn thing. Drake confronts Eric about the rumors people are spreading, and Eric promises he will set the record straight and tell everyone it was just an accident. Likely story, Eric. Then, Clayton comes up to Drake and expresses his anguish over the mouthwash water bottle shit. And fun fact, the actor who played Clayton actually said in an interview that they told him to say actual words and not just mumble incoherently because they didn't want the character to seem too handicapped.
I auditioned again for the role of Clayton, and originally I had no lines. There was no lines, it was just mumbling. They thought with my mumbling and not saying words, they were worried if I sounded too I guess handicapped, or they didn't want me to sound, I don't think they used politically correct words, but they thought I sounded very disabled, so they thought they should give me words. So I am saying words.
And if you want to see the rest of that interview, I'll have it linked in the description. Cut to the premiere, where there's a showing of bacon and legs. How do I get my hands on a copy of that film? Pronto. Josh is mad as hell because Mindy is there with her new mystery man, and Crazy Steve, of course, notices that Josh is angry. Game recognizes game.
I am angry. Mindy's over there with her new boyfriend rubbing him right in my face.
Well, you know, I also struggle with an anger problem.
The way his voice cracks delivering these lines is absolutely insane. Jerry Trainer is a legend.
Now I have this. Whenever I get a little angry, I just give this a little squeeze. Don't drink while I'm talking!
You know what? Fair enough. Josh should have given Crazy Steve his full attention while he's talking. Show some damn respect. Also, I like how they make it a running gag that Crazy Steve tries out different strategies to try and fix his anger problems. In this one, he's squeezing the toy, and then later on in Really Big Shrimp, he has to save his outburst for when it's time to get angry.
My psychologist worked out a plan where I'm only allowed to get angry 4 times each day. Now's not the time.
When is the time?
Oh, that's a secret.
Maybe he should just focus on being his truest self, right? And then what happens next, I'm still scratching my head over.
I need to borrow your key to the house.
Oh, where's yours?
I was eating a sandwich in the men's room, and I think the key...
No.
Okay, why was Drake eating a sandwich in the men's room? That's fucking disgusting. And what happened to his house keys? Did he drop them in the toilet or what? What happened here? We never get to find out because we're interrupted by Eric bullshitting and telling everyone he beat Drake up on purpose.
I like Drake, but he had it coming.
Hi, Eric.
Hey, Drake.
You told me you weren't the one that was going around saying
Why
all
don't you guys get us a table over there, huh? Okay. Order me a Diet Mountain.
Wait, whoa. Really? They all just leave? Wouldn't this crowd want to watch the beef go down? Shit, if I thought Eric and Drake just fought like the day before, I would want to stick around to see what happens. But no, they're all just like, okay, bye. Makes no sense, brother. Eric explains to Drake that he didn't start the rumors, but he instantly got popular once everyone thought he took Drake's ass to Pound Town, so he started rolling with it. Drake says that's too goddamn bad. You can't keep making me look bad to all these side characters. I won't have it.
I'm not gonna let you get popular by making me look like a wimp and a jerk. You're gonna start telling the truth.
No.
I remember being absolutely shook as a kid by Eric saying no. I mean, I know he's in the wrong here, but kind of a baller move to just say no like that, to be honest. What's Drake gonna do, pull out a Glock and clock you right there? No shot, brother. But then, Eric starts to lose me a bit.
I am finally popular. I will not go back to the cold loneliness of Planet Nerd.
Honestly, that's so unfair to Craig. Those two have been through everything together. Papa Nichols tried to commit war crimes against them together.
You don't understand.
No, you'll not capture me, never! Eric! USA! USA! USA!
That kind of relationship is hard to come by. Meanwhile, Josh goes up to Mindy and assaults her in front of everyone, physically yanking on her arm to force her to go have a private conversation. Definitely qualifies as assault. He starts yelling at her for flaunting her new boyfriend in front of him, and she says, "You mean Chad?" Which causes Josh to tweak out even more.
What, you mean?
Chad?
Oh, so his name's
Chad?
Oh, that's perfect. Hey,
Chad.
And I'll be honest, he is screaming here. The table with Chad sitting at it is only a few feet away. There is no way he wouldn't be overhearing this conversation. Also, while Josh is arguing with Mindy, Drake is just in the background hanging out with Crazy Steve. You love to see it. The scene ends with Drake and Josh fighting over who gets to use the Crazy Steve squeeze toy thing because they're both fucking pissed. And honestly, what if Crazy Steve gets mad while they're both using it? What is Crazy Steve gonna do? It's finna get crazy. Cut to the house where we get the only appearance of Megan in this episode. Apparently, Josh was so mad about the Mindy situation that he built a house of cards to calm himself down. Who does that? Megan knocks over the house of cards, then blames Drake for doing it. Then she walks off satisfied when they start fighting about it. Classic.
I'm gonna go find Eric and punch him right in his little nerd head.
you don't want to do that. It's not gonna help you. All right, it's just gonna make you look worse. Or you gotta handle these things maturely.
Kind of like you did with Mindy?
Different!
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and disagree with Josh on this one. Drake's been patient so far, but with the way Eric's acting, it's time to start swinging.
Minnie rubbing her new boyfriend in my face is an outrage. Outrage!
And Eric reckon my life isn't?
I'm not saying it's not, bro, but look, you gotta help me with...
At this point, just buy him a new water bottle, Drake. If he's still upset all these hours later, just do it. Come on now. But also, how the hell did Clayton even find their address? Also, fucking price of a water bottle wasn't worth the time and price of gas Clayton used to even get to their house in the first place to complain about it. Everyone is in the wrong here. Cut to school where Eric is bragging about his fighting skills to all the hoes, and they're into it when Drake walks up to him.
Hey, Eric.
Maybe you girls should move along in case this gets ugly.
What? These girls are so impressed by the idea of violence and fighting, yet when Drake approaches and there could potentially be another conflict, they're like, okay, we're gonna bounce. Don't they want to see the fight if they love fighting so much?
Eric, your lies are ruining my life.
What's the big deal if a few people think that I laid you out?
I fucking love the phrase laid you out. Also, you can't help but feel a little bad for Drake here. This episode comes directly after Josh is done, where he suffers for basically the entire episode after Josh disowns him. And now, in this episode, Eric is making his life miserable. Pretty rough sequence of events for Drake.
Hey, Twinkle Puff. Twinkle Puff Parker. What's up, Twinkles?
Is that homophobic?
What's up, Twinkles?
Drake gets a message from a blimp telling him to meet at the dumpster at midnight if he wants to stop Eric's lies. And I love how you can pretty much see the strings that the blimp is dangling from. It's funny as hell. Cut to the dumpster, and it's none other than Craig, Eric's own boyfriend, who sent the note. He offers Drake a snack from the dumpster, which Drake accepts and gladly eats. So in just this episode, we get it confirmed that Drake eats sandwiches in the men's room and now snacks out of the dumpster. Unacceptable. Craig keeps looking around, and I don't know who the hell he's looking for or hiding from. Brother is paranoid and definitely has some unpaid debts. He explains now that Eric became popular, he doesn't give a single fuck about their friendship anymore. And honestly, Eric is fake as hell for that. Making up lies about Drake is one thing, but ditching his childhood best friend, his number one since day one, unforgivable. I'm pissed. So Craig offers to help take Eric's ass down, as long as Drake promises to sing a song with him, which is funny as hell. He then reveals that Eric is a pacifist.
Is a pacifist.
I thought he was Jewish.
And just so we're clear, the definition of a pacifist is a person who believes that war and violence are unjustifiable. And I wonder if Eric knew he was a pacifist back in the pilot episode when he showed up to watch a fight and literally watched Josh get knocked the hell out for his own entertainment. Not something a pacifist would do, right? Maybe that experience shocked him so greatly that he became a pacifist from that point forward, to be fair. Who knows? Cut to the premiere where Mindy's new man talks about the time he was on the Oprah Winfrey show, making Josh tweak out even more than he already was. I get being jealous, but at this point, Josh has already ran over Oprah with his car, and she already took out a restraining order against him. So it's time to let that one go, buddy. The guy Chad asked Josh for a refill of his ginger ale, and Josh absolutely crashes out. And it's funny to picture this all from Chad's point of view, because he is obviously not Mindy's boyfriend. So he has no idea why this guy is freaking out on him. Plus, he was at Josh's house for the movie night earlier in the episode, and now Josh is freaking out on him like this? I'd be shocked. Drake goes up to Eric and his group of popular NPCs, which honestly, why does everyone always hang out at the premiere all the time when they're not seeing movies? He starts insulting Eric's family, and Eric actually doesn't even deny any of Drake's claims.
Hey, it's not my fault his mom eats dog food.
One time that happened.
It's okay. All right, I mean, what else is a dog gonna eat, right?
Fuck! He just called Eric's mom a bitch! Come on, Eric. Even if you're a pacifist, that should get you a little heated up, my guy. Everyone eggs Eric on to kick Drake's ass, but of course, he refuses. And he admits to everyone it was an accidental punch all along.
I just punched him by accident. See, I was just showing Craig that this kung fu move called the Fist of Silence.
Hey, you just woo-choo punched a girl.
And honestly, it would be funny as hell if all these kids started a rumor that she was also making fun of Eric's sister, and the cycle just continues. But back to reality, this girl took the punch better than Drake. He was knocked out cold from the same exact punch, and she gets up a second later. Maybe he really is Twinkle Puff Parker. Cut to the boys' bedroom, and Mindy shows up. How is Mindy in the bedroom? Who let her in? At this point, she's not even Josh's girlfriend. She's his ex-girlfriend. I'd be pissed if my mom just let my ex-girlfriend into the room like that without even warning me. She tells him that Chad isn't her boyfriend, he's her cousin. To be honest though, they were looking a little close and cozy for being cousins. The way he walks up behind her, They start kissing aggressively, and Josh literally looks like how my child looks when it's trying to reach for the titty to breastfeed. Incorrect behavior from Josh, because get this, Josh was 20 when they filmed this scene, and Mindy was only 16. Look how aggressively he is with those lips. Literally, call the police. The final scene is Drake following through on his promise to Craig about singing a song together, and there's actually no reason for Craig to be in the dumpster, like, at all. It was a stretch before to say there was a reason, but I guess maybe you could argue it was to hide from Eric. But now, there's literally no reason whatsoever. Does brother live in this dumpster? Is this his home? And fun fact, the song they're singing, Beautiful Dreamer, was also used in the season 2 episode, Football.
Beautiful dreamer.
Beautiful dreamer, wake unto me.
And that's only because Nickelodeon producers are trying to save a dime over here. Gotta take advantage of that public domain song. But honestly, it's nice to see this ending with Eric and Craig reunited. They're meant to be a duo, and it was breaking my heart seeing them torn apart. But this episode still exposed Eric for being a fake-ass hoe. The way he ditched Craig at the first possible chance to hang with the popular kids instead, frankly, makes me sick. Eric is trash, Craig deserves better, and I'm still pissed about it. But enough of me yapping. What do you guys think of Eric punches Drake? Do you think they should have found a better stunt double who looked at least a little bit similar to Drake? Or do you not really give a shit? I personally think they should have at least got the fucking black eye correct, but whatever. Let me know how you're feeling in the comments, and let's kick it. As always, I gotta give a huge, massive black eye of a shout out to the Patreon and channel members. If you guys were a flying fist, I'd take you all right to the face. Yeah. Love your support, means a lot to me, means the world to me even. Thank you so much for the continued dedication. And if you're still here, that's amazing. Check out some other videos and make sure you're subscribed. All right, thanks for listening.